Okay, welcome everyone. Happy sunrise, happy nightfall, wherever you are in the world. I know that we have at least one person down under the land of Oz and one person in Scotland. Wasn't sure if you were here or not, Davy. Welcome everybody. I try to be on time and trying to look at the camera as opposed to the computer screen. Welcome, Chris. Let me go ahead and light a stick of incense, so I can choke the entire broadcast. This is one of those slow mornings for me. I was up mighty early, and then I needed a nap afterwards. So I am lighting. Howdy, Tan Hawk, Ms. Skywalker, Sunshine On, Renaissance Women. Let me make sure I give all my shout outs. So we have Pia Minds, God is You, and let's see, Sassy Susie, who left me a wonderful testimonial review. So happy for you, Sassy Susie. Anna and Davy, there we go. Tan Hawk, Doc Illusion, welcome. And April. So you're looking for some nice subtle incense. As long as it's not blowing right up your nose, you're good. This is wonderful Morning Star. I learned about Morning Star when my mother would go to, she was a Nichiren Shoshu Buddhist. That's the Buddhists who chant Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. And Morning Star is very affordable. Welcome. Oh, we have Barbara DeLong in the house. She is the illustrious creator of the Cosmic Deck of Initiation. Hopefully she doesn't mind that I put like a little pink edge around my cards. I got that idea from someone. But she is the initiator of this fabulous deck. So, and here's the little white book. Let's see, I have something written on it. Pair and a diddle. Balance the brain. Okay. So this is Barbara DeLong's deck. So please welcome Barbara. And if you haven't seen, number one, oh, let me turn off. Oh, okay. Sorry, that was my cousin messaging me about, actually, Davy, I have a cousin who lives in Scotland, actually. I'm not sure what part of Scotland, but her sister just texted me. So anyway, I'll get back to family business once I'm done. But like I was going to say, if you check out my archives, there is a review video of Barbara DeLong's Cosmic Deck of Initiation. I highly recommend her deck. It's not like any tarot or oracle deck. It's actually a very well thought out, meditated, thought out deck on spiritual ascension and evolution. I mean, the deck is fabulous. It's a wonderful meditative piece. And no, I don't get any kickback or anything, but this is a fabulous deck. And it is out of print. However, there are many sellers on eBay that have the deck. And actually, Davy found the deck for $6.99, I guess it's pounds. I think it's pounds sterling, over in the UK. And I was able to find my deck for under $18 with shipping included, brand new. So On Amazon, it's a little more expensive, and most of them are used. They go for like $28 or $30. But if you mosey on over to eBay, you'll be able to find a deck. So anyway, very happy she's here. A pound, I don't even know how it was said. Yes, eBay. Check eBay. Yes, they are. Barbara is an amazing artist. She painted all, is it 52? All 52 mandalas. She painted these. These are spiritual mandalas that she painted and used these on the deck. And they are fabulous. Yes. Yes, they are very exquisite and innovative, as Dr. Lucian just pointed out. And as I was saying, if you look in my archives, you will not only see a video where I discuss the deck and I show you every single card in the deck, but if you go over to R. Wayne Steiger's channel, he has a video where he interviewed Barbara, and it's phenomenal. So check it out. You'd probably just put in the search engine Wayne Steiger, Barbara DeLong, and you'll be able to find it. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a nice deep breath. Make sure my eyebrows are nice and neat. I didn't check that. See the thoughts of vanity that just pop in your mind, in my mind. Okay, let's do this again. Take a nice deep breath, and let's enter this space. Inviting the bell. Okay. Seven Serpent says he loves that part. And speaking of sound and vibration, first I would like to invite you to please remember to like this video, and because that, I guess it helps with the algorithms or whatnot. So please remember to like this video. And also, this past month, I got new studio lights. I actually bought a new computer. It's like my birthday gift to myself because my old computer was just whatever. I am also planning on purchasing a stereo recording device to record. I have a crystal singing bowl, and if you saw my Facebook post, you saw that I was up at the middle school on Tuesday leading a guided meditation using the crystal bowl. And it's my goal to eventually offer not only guided meditations, but personalized guided meditations. So down in the description box is a link for PayPal, for a donation page, and anybody who offers to donate anything for the stereo recording device, which I think is about $130, I will send you, as a thank you for your donation, I will send you recorded guided meditation once I get it set up. You know, it's kind of like when people do Kickstarters and they send out whatever the item is to people who donate. So I just want to put that out there if you're interested. And let's see, anything, please subscribe and please share. I would greatly appreciate it. I really enjoy coming on twice a day. Sometimes I do a little bit more than twice a day, but I really enjoy coming on and communing with you beautiful folk. I know I'm the only one that you guys can see up here, and you guys communicate in the chat room, but it's like we're all in here together. So I apologize for not coming on last night. I had a little emotional mishap and I needed to sleep. I needed to rest. So it was a difficult decision to make not to come on, you know. But my dear friend Chris Monet said to me, if you need to rest, take care of yourself, we'll still be here. So here I am. And check out in the archives, I did do a nature video this morning. It was nice and chilly out there. Fall is my favorite time of the year. So, anywho, oh, and one more thing I wanted to share. This is a fabulous book. And actually, I learned that I saw a Wayne Dyer video, a little short interview, and they were talking about this book, The Impersonal Life by Joseph S. Benner, which I think was written in 1914. And forward by James Allen. I was like, that name sounds familiar. I think James Allen wrote this little book I had gotten from my father, and I still have it somewhere. I think is As a Man Thinketh. Wasn't it James Allen? Does anyone know? But anyway, I am going to do several video series. As many chapters are in this book. I would like to do a reading of each chapter, like one chapter for one video and another chapter for another one. I saw that there, excuse me, that there are a lot of videos out there with someone reading, but it's mostly a man's voice, and I thought I'd throw my voice in the mix. So look for that, The Impersonal Life, or grab yourself a copy. It's a very deep book. It's not a very big book, but it's a very profound book. Okay, just wanted to share that. So today, I'm going to introduce you to the crystal for today. And we're going to use Love is in the Earth and the Book of Stones. And I have to figure out where my crystal Bible is. I have like a lot of crystal books, and the crystal Bible is very to the point and succinct. So the crystal of the day is one of my favorite crystals. It's called kyanite, and unfortunately I couldn't find my big specimen. It's probably still packed up somewhere, but I have these little kyanite wands that I wrapped. So this is kyanite. Okay, that's kyanite. And so these are some crystal wands that I made a while back. I hope you see that specimen pretty good. All right. So I will hold it up while I tell you a little bit about kyanite. Davy says, looking forward to future reads. Thank you, Davy. That's all the encouragement that I need, because I love to read out loud. I'll tell you guys a little story. I was that kid who enjoyed sitting in the front of the class and really liked reading and participating. And when I was 10 years old, one day the teacher called on me to read. And I kid you not, I started stuttering. I mean, I stuttered like horrifically. Like I stuttered so much that the kid, I won't even name his name, you know, hopefully he's still walking this earth and I don't want to embarrass him. But he was a kid that I actually had a crush on when I was in the 5th grade. And he mocked me. I was so humiliated. I started stuttering. The stutter was very intense throughout elementary school and even into high school. And I never got speech therapy for it, but somehow I was able, you know, through trial and error and many, many years to learn how to cope with it. Thankfully, as I reached, you know, into college, it will still pop up even every now and then, even now. Usually the stutter will pop up if I'm really stressed or haven't gotten enough sleep. But yeah, so I'm making up for lost times because I actually wanted to be an actress when I was younger. Okay, not really, but I love stage. My late aunt was a Broadway performer. But it actually didn't stop me enough, because I do remember when I was in high school, I joined a dramatic interpretation contest reading poems, and I read Edgar Allan Poe's The Bells. You know, the bells, 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 the ringing and the clanging of the bells. Yep, I won. What was it? Tied for first place. And then we had to read some silly poem about bees. that I just couldn't get into. And it wasn't until years later that I realized, you know what, I was supposed to act. I should have just pretended like I was into it. But since I'm not good at pretending, that didn't come naturally. So anyway, I divagate. So this, thank you for listening to my boring, sappy story. This is kyanite. Let's see. Just want to make sure you got a good view of it. So according to the Book of Stones, the key word for kyanite is inner bridges, psychic ability, connecting with nature, past life recall, telepathy, and empathy. And the element is storm. The chakras are all of them, especially the third eye and the heart. Well, that's interesting. They have the third eye. Okay, no, well, that is interesting. Oh, I think it's just a typo. Is they have the third eye as the sixth chakra and the heart as the seventh. I'm not sure how they're doing that counting, but that doesn't matter. Let me stay focused. Okay, and kyanite resonates with the astrological sign of Taurus, Libra, and Aries, and it vibrates to the number 4. Okay, so I'll hold up my 2 specimens of kyanite that I was able to find. When I find the larger wand that I have, I'll make sure to show it to you. So this is kyanite. Kyanite aligns, let's see. This is one of the minerals in the mineral kingdom which never needs cleaning or clearing. It will not accumulate or retain negative energy or vibrations. The energy of kyanite is unlimited in application, making it one of the very best attunement stones. Kyanite aligns all chakras automatically and immediately with no conscious direction. If directed with the consciousness of the user, it can also open the chakras. Conscious direction of energy can also align the emotional, intellectual, physical, spiritual, ethereal, and astral bodies. Okay. It brings tranquility and a calming effect to the whole being, with particular focus on the throat and third eye. It stimulates communication and psychic awareness on all levels. It dispels, let's see, it dispels anger and frustration and helps to facilitate clarity with respect to mental awareness and linear reasoning. And let's see, and in bold letters, she has kyanite facilitates meditation. Whenever there is a problem with respect to getting into meditation, the calming, clearing effect of kyanite can be useful because the energy is accessible, gentle, and balanced. It is also quite useful when accessing the astral plane and when connecting with one's guides. It further helps to induce recall of dreams and to promote dream solving. And then it goes on to talk about how it's good for balancing the yin and yang energies, bringing an orderly growth to the intellect, emotional, so it affects, the mind, body, spirit. Dispels energy blockages, moving energy from the ethereal plane in a gentle yet forceful way. It should also be noted that black kyanite, which I do not have a sample of, also provides for grounding during the alignment of the chakras. When the blue kyanite is used in conjunction with black, the alignment and the grounding are both spontaneous and self-operating. And it says, in addition, kyanite has occurred with ruby and is discussed in the ruby section of this book. I did not need to read that out loud. Let's see. It is a beneficial stone to place between the heart and navel chakras during healing activities associated with laying on of stones. That's basically where you, instead of like how I like to, is to use a crystal, create a crystal grid mandala for meditation. You actually lie the crystals in the various points of the body. So this is kyanite. So I read most of that from Love is in the Earth by Melody. She's so popular, like Oprah and Madonna. She only needs one name, her first name. And let's see. Oh, I think I might have some black kyanite because I just saw a picture. This is what black kyanite looks like. And I think I do have, I think I do have a piece of black kyanite. So this, let's see. Yep, there's not really that much more, but all I know is you can definitely direct energy. Like when I do this, I can definitely really feel that very strongly, which is one of the reasons why I created a wand with this. And I know I have several more wands. Okay, so we are ready for my favorite part, which is connecting with our divine feminine source. And this is my orchid painting, which is the second time I've introduced her here. Welcome, B. Brown. Let's see, anyone else new? Did I say welcome, Niz? I hope so. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle our deck. And kind of got all excited and decided to line all of my cards, kind of gild the edges. Kind of like it because it gives them a very old sort of feel and weight to them just from that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the deck. And see what we come up with today. First card I opened up to. All right, one moment. Let me set this down. So the card for today is Oshun. Oshun, the energy of sensuality. Oshun. Okay. Let's see. Where is N-O-P? O comes before P. There we go. Oshun. Okay. Oshun, sensuality. Oh, let me delight you with beauty, so the eye may dance with joy. Let me seduce you with sense, so that your nose inhales pleasure. Let me tantalize your taste till your tongue quivers. Let me caress you with sound that makes your ears sing and sing. Let me touch your body with waterfall music and adorn your beauty with golden bracelets and honey and perfume. And when all is experienced, when all your senses have been given play, when your spirit from the stars connect in a blissful way with your body from the earth, then you will know sensuality. There you go. So Oshun. It says here, Oshun, the Brazilian Macumba goddess of the waters. I also say Oshun, just like Yamaya and Oya, are both West African orishas, originating out of the Yoruba tradition. So Oshun is of the rivers, streams, and brooks. She is known for her love of beautiful things. She loves to adorn herself, especially in yellows and golds. Her rites at watery places include honoring her with honey and copper pennies. Her necklace of cowrie shells symbolizes her knowledge and power and divination. It is said that the women dedicated to Oshun carry the special gift of their goddess. They walk and dance in the most tantalizing and provocative ways. In their walks is the flow of the river. None can escape their charms. Oshun. Oshun appears seductively in your life and cajoles you into remembering and honoring your sensuality. Wholeness is nurtured. Wholeness is nourished by focusing your attention and time on your body, respecting and giving play to your senses and your sensuality. Oshun is here to tell you that it is time for sensuality. She invites you to follow her lead. So this is Oshun. Davy says, suits the painting, Tamu, beautiful. Actually, you're right. There is a lot of yellow in that particular orchid. That is so true. And so, Oshun, you know, what came into mind as I was reading that was that phrase, dance like nobody sees you, like nobody is watching. And so that is Oshun for you. She invites you to get in touch with your physical being, to get in touch with how you feel and how you smell and all of the wonderful, beautiful things of being in this body for this time period. You know, as we're nourishing our souls, as we're nourishing our intellect, our spirit, don't forget to enjoy this being. You enjoy it. Enjoy through dancing. If you don't like to dance in front of other people, that's okay. Turn on the radio, turn on the YouTube music, and just dance and enjoy yourself. You know, invite that little child out to play, to dance, to frolic, to touch the waters. So that is Oshun. Yes, as Sunshine said, it's all about learning to be comfortable in your own skin. And that is so true. And you will recognize daughters of Oshun. They tend to, you know, always look very sensual, very full, very just move with a beautiful sway to them. Yep, that is Oshun. Okay, so, you know, yes, it's that time. Tan Hawk says, I was actually born with Latin hips. Move those hips, baby. Okay, so Art Psalms by Alex Gray. I have a psalm that I would like to share with you. Okay, and here's a picture that goes with it. All of the energy lines through the body. So this is love is the law. Love is the law. Okay. Let's see if I can read it. No, that's not going to work. I thought maybe I could read it so that you could still see. Okay, maybe I can. There we go. A life, okay, it's not going to work. I got to bring it back. A life based on principles affirms values above opinions and recognizes matters of life orienting importance that can be communicated and agreed upon is law. Love is the law governing human affairs. Love is beyond time. The heart's construct, the heart's constriction to or full access to love determines one's view in life. Love is the hub of all meaningful values and the fountainhead of creative transformation. Love is not a dogma, nor can it be caught and defined by code. Yet the virtues of kindness, justice, honesty, forgiveness, peace, charity, reconciliation, healing, trust, joy, beauty, truth, and goodness follow naturally from a heart of pure love. Far from the dreamy illusions we project on romance and lust when our vision is clouded by desire, love is the core of brilliance, evidenced in all works of genius and altruism. Love is the organ of transcendent glory and engine of all inspired action. Wisdom is love in the judgment seat. So contemplate and care for this diamond tip at the core of your soul, because the circle that is spun round as the bounding line of the self is drawn with a compass of conscious and caring rooted in the luminous center point, the diamond tip of love in your own heart. Why is it a diamond tip? Love cuts through everything. It is the jewel of life. The power of love can expand the compass to spin a larger circle of selfhood. Embracing one's partner and family, one's community, one's nation, one's world, and the boundlessness of the cosmos. Our being is as vast as all space and time when defined from the center of mystery, the diamond-tipped God self affirming love is the law. And so that is love is the law. There we go. Yeah, and as B. Brown says, love is the highest frequency. Yes, indeed it is. Okay. Every time I turn around, Pia, you're eating lunch. She's like, at lunch, num, 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 listening. Okay, so, all righty. So, it's that time. I've got 3. If you want Cosmic Deck of Initiation or Earth Magic. If you went yesterday, allow someone else to go. Maybe Sunshine might be interested, who would like to have one card pulled for them. Let's see. 7 Serpents, B. Brown, or let's see, who did I just say? Sunshine. So if you want a card, you know what the response is. If it's Cosmic, Earth, or what is it? Goddess Magic. No, that's not what I meant to say. I meant to say Goddess Oracle and 22 Major. Okay, Renaissance Cosmic, Sunshine, if you want it, let me know which deck. Put the deck in, put it in quick. Okay, so Renaissance Women. Okay, Renaissance Women, okay. I have the 3, so I have to do you a different time, Niz. I have Renaissance Woman, B. Brown, and I'm just, Sunshine. Okay, Sunshine gets Cosmic. Okay, so those are the 3 for today. All right. Okay, hold on one second. Okay, so Renaissance Women, go ahead. And this is, of course, not a traditional reading. This is just picking out a card and just reading it. So Sunshine, no, Renaissance Women, go ahead and do your meditation. Make sure to get in for the next time, Niz. It's just that I had that first 3, and I want to try to stick with 3. Okay. And I have to learn how to not always feel so guilty. Okay, so Sunshine, go ahead. This is for you, Sunshine. Okay, Sunshine, this is for you. Universal Forgiveness. This is your card for meditation meditating on today. Universal forgiveness. That is a beautiful card. And I think Barbara might still be here. Barbara, thank you for this beautiful deck. I just love it. I just love it. And all of the beautiful geometry and diamonds. Okay. So, universal forgiveness. Where are we? The forgiveness of self comes before the healing process is complete. By forgiving the self, you move forward. You move beyond the ego and into the universal. Within forgiveness is peace and tranquility. To forgive is to let go. Forgiving means learning. Forgiveness is a gift of understanding you give to yourself. Well, I remember when I first read this and I saw that Barbara, the first step in forgiveness that Barbara included on here was by forgiving the self, by forgiving yourself, by forgiving yourself. I was just like, wow, I love this woman. She's awesome. And it's so true. You're not able to truly forgive other people if you're unable to forgive yourself. And it is definitely a practice. And sometimes it's not a once and done deal, you know? And within forgiveness, there is peace and tranquility. To forgive is to let go. So this is for you, Renaissance women, a reminder to forgive yourself, like when you lock your keys in your car, when you miss an appointment. And forgiveness is a gift of understanding. Forgiveness means learning. That is for you. Okay. Something to meditate on for today. And of course, that's for everyone. It's a good card to meditate on. A good subject. Okay, so if memory serves me correct, we had, Renaissance women, B. Brown, Earth, and Sunshine. I believe Sunshine did Earth, Cosmic. So I'm going to do B. Brown. So B. Brown, this is for you. Hopefully you are still there. Okay. All right. So this is the Earth Magic deck. It's a beautiful deck. Beautiful deck. And I outlined this deck in purple. Okay. Yes, Nis Skywalker says forgiveness means learning. I love that. Yes, that is deep. Forgiveness means learning. What have you learned? What have you learned? Okay. Okay. So this is for B. Brown. Oh, this is an interesting card for B. Brown. This is ceremony. You're being invited to bring some ceremony, some pomp and circumstance into your life. Ceremony. So let's see what it says about ceremony. We all love ceremony. Ceremony can even be cooking a meal and arranging a nice plate for yourself can be a ceremony. Taking a shower, the meditations that you're holding in your mind can be a ceremony. Okay. Gary says, is that picture Tamu's take on Georgia O'Keeffe? No, it was actually an orchid that I was painting. And but I do love Georgia O'Keeffe's work. Okay. It is in sacred ceremony that we have one of the greatest opportunities to experience communion with Source. One where the perceived dualities of both heaven and earth merge into an experience of the divine. Through the use of sacred pieces that have become imbued with spiritual significance, we bring forth ceremony, catalyzed by clear intention and preparation. Sacred ceremony is prayer in action. So in this picture, you have a woman who is kneeling before her little altar that she created with crystals, and she's got incense burning. You know, much like how when I set up here, I have the crystals, I have candles, I have the incense, and it's sort of like a ceremony bringing us into this space. You know, even when I clang the chimes, so chimes, that is a sort of ceremony. Ceremony, ritual, it's a wonderful way of meditation and practice. So B. Brown, this card is inviting you to bring a little sacred ceremony into your life. Whether that intention is for healing, that intention is for peace, simply meditation, ceremony, invocation. What are you choosing to invite into your life? And as Mackinstood said, yes, this is a ceremony. Anna says, I love being here. I feel a sense of love and unity of beautiful souls. Yes, yes. And hopefully all of us, we can, when we leave this space, that feeling of connection can stay with us. Because even if we're not, you know, actively intending to connect, we are still connected because, you know, as I mentioned before, we are all connected on the subconscious and superconscious level. And remembering that connection helps to helps to remind us. It says, B. Brown says, I have a small piece of twig that I use to remind me of the one source. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Okay, so next, this is Sunshine. Sunshine on, dear. Are you still there, sweetheart? And Tan Hawk says, sharing energy. So go ahead and get your meditation in. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the deck for you. Sunshine says, this is a beautiful way to start today with Tamu and all of you. Yes, it is. Okay, so this is for you, Sunshine on. Okay, just a card for you, an energy for you to meditate on. There we go. Welcome. Music heals me. So for Sunshine on, we have universal spirituality. And did I see Sarah L in here? Welcome, Sarah. Welcome, Sarah. Okay, universal spirituality. I think that's so cool when we were just talking about ceremony and invocation and all of us being connected. And as Anna mentioned, feeling, you know, feeling the unity and the oneness. So universal spirituality. So let's see what Barbara has brought to us in the gift of this lovely mandala of universal spirituality. You are more aware of the intensity of the spirit within. Spiritual concepts come to the fore of reality. Greater focus on the spiritual gives greater perception within reality. Hey, let's read that line again. Greater focus on the spiritual gives greater perception within reality. And for me, there is the allusion to so above as below. So above as below. A new level of spirit comes into consciousness. The spirit opens the heart to greater intensity. So as we move from B. Brown's card of ceremony, which is what brought us into this space, invocation, invoking love, and even in a sense, a certain amount of sensuality, because we have the light, which reflects to us and reminds us of our own inner light. And we have the incense, which is a sweet aroma, a sweet smell. And if you know anything about psychology, your memory is deeply connected to sense of smell. So meaning like a particular smell will instantaneously bring up a memory for you. And even if you can't exactly cognitively remember, you'll have emotional, your emotions will remember. It'll immediately put you into a state of whatever that emotion associated. Welcome to Reese. Okay, so universal spirituality. Here you go. Davy says, do people ever say as within, so without? To me, Davy, that's the same as so above as below, because the above, for me at least, is the subconscious, is that spiritual link, even the superconscious. And the below is the without, is the actual physical manifestation. Okay, so before we head off in our own various directions, I'd like to leave you with a reading from Eckhart Tolle, Oneness with All Life, Treasury Edition, Inspirational Selections from a New Earth. Okay, so previously we were reading in the chapter of Going Beyond Thought, which is actually the first chapter. And we're on page 6. Okay. The wisdom of this world is folly with God, says the Bible. What is the wisdom of this world? The movement of thought and meaning that is defined exclusively by thought. Thinking isolates a situation or event and calls it good or bad, as if it had a separate existence. Through excessive reliance on thinking, reality becomes fragmented. This fragmentation is an illusion, but it seems very real while you are trapped in it. And yet the universe is an indivisible whole on which all things are interconnected, in which nothing exists in isolation. The deeper interconnectedness of all things and events implies that the mental labels of good, quote unquote good, and quote unquote bad are ultimately illusory. They always imply a limited perspective and so are truly only relatively and temporarily. So there you go. So remember that as you're constantly racing through your mind and thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking. Remember to invite yourself. Take your left hand over your heart, your right hand just above or just below your navel area. Take a nice deep in breath and a nice out breath. And inviting yourself to focus on your breathing helps to calm the constant thinking down, helps to center you and ground you back into the now. And reminding you, it reminds your body, it reminds the totality of your being that this is all one, This is all now. The excessive thinking and its tendency to isolate us, its tendency to cause judgment, its tendency to seek out regret, or to constantly project into the future. It helps you to just let that go for now, for this one moment, and to just invite calm and peace. And on Tuesday, when I went and I led the guided meditation at the middle school with the 12-year-olds in 7th grade, it was wonderful. And I encouraged them. I said, as you're breathing in, you breathe in and you think in your mind, you know, for those that it's kind of impossible to kind of allow it to slow down, especially in the beginning. You as you breathe in and you think to yourself, I breathe in, calm. And as you breathe out, I breathe out, peace. So it's like, so as I breathe in, I was thinking, I breathe in calm, I breathe out peace. And that is a technique from the Vietnamese Buddhist monk, who I believe should by now have been awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. He is the one who nominated Reverend Martin Luther King, Dr. Martin Luther King, for the Nobel Peace Prize. That is Thich Nhat Hanh. And his method is, as you breathe in, you know, have whatever mantra you want. I'll actually bring, I think his book is called Lotus Blooming. I'll bring that. That'll be fun to kind of go through some of the breathing in meditations and breathing out meditations. So I have spoken way too much. I thank you for being here. And I encourage you to have a wonderful day, to stay focused on the prize. That prize is love, peace, and oneness. And within that prize, that does not mean you repress emotions. Express your emotions. Learn from your emotions. And if you choose to judge whatever emotions, learn to forgive yourself. Keep your vibration high. Keep your frequency high. Keep focused on love and oneness. Your own personal unfoldment as the 1,000-petaled lotus. Enjoy yourself, enjoy your life, enjoy your loved ones. Thank you for being here. I'll see you soon. I wish you peace and great bliss. Thank you.